Sergeant First Class Buck. I have 91 X-Ray. My MOS encompasses all 91 series maintenance MOSs up to the 91 X-Ray, where I'm in charge of all maintenance soldiers. So as a maintenance soldier, I work on all these pieces of equipment here, but as a 91 X-Ray, I supervise the entire shop, the flow into the shop, flow out of the shop, all the equipment that's getting I supervise the soldiers. I ensure that they constantly have work to do, and I'm the go-between for headquarters and the shops below. My success has come from the ability to learn everything that I can about any piece of equipment that I have to work on, and then moving up, always accepting my schools, getting all my requirements out of the way, and moving up, and then trying to do everything that I can with as much excellence as I possibly can do.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Danitz. I am a 91 Alpha and a M1 Abrams system maintainer. We are responsible for maintaining and supervision of the M1A1 tank systems. This is the Abrams tank. It is built, was designed by General Dynamics, and it has been serviced since 1980. It has a gross weight of about 68 tons. It's powered by a Honeywell 1500 AGT, which is an automotive gas turbine, creating about 1,500 horsepower. There's a 500-gallon fuel cell, and it runs roughly about 260 miles on the road and about 124 on off-road.
I'm Sergeant Johnson with the Iowa Army National Guard. I'm a 91 Bravo Hotel 8, which is a wheeled vehicle mechanic, vehicle recovery operator. In layman's terms, I'm a mechanic, I work on trucks, and I operate a tow truck. So this is an M984A2 Hemet wrecker. The Hemet is a broad platform, like your dad's Chevy truck. This one's a little bit more specific, so it's got a work box on the back instead of the one you see driving down the road. I've got a retriever system that can pick up 25,000 pounds, a crane that can pick up 17,000 pounds, and a main drag winch back here with a 1-inch cable that can pull out 60,000 pounds. This truck in here will pull, minus the Abrams tank and the Bradley, will pull any vehicle out of any sticky situation that the crew may find themselves in. On the civilian side, I'm a technician with Field Maintenance Shop number 5 out of Mason City. So I work on the semi-truck versions of the Army trucks all the time. I also operate one of these wreckers. And I also kind of moonlight for a towing company in Clear Lake, Iowa, Tony's Tire, and we actually have vehicles that make this look very, very small. We do a lot of heavy recovery operations, including rollovers with semi-tractors and trailers, pullouts when the storms get bad. My favorite part about this MOS is every situation is different. You know you're going into something that is going to be different. It's going to challenge you in some sort of way. It's not the mundane sitting, turning a wrench in a shop or working on someone else's vehicle.
I'm Specialist Scott. I'm a 92 Alpha Automated Logistics Specialist, which is a really fancy word for supply specialist. So I work at the unit level, and what I do is I keep track of parts for the mechanics. I receive parts, they come to me to order them, especially for vehicles that break down. So they'll bring me a work order and I order that part and keep it on hand for them as well. So my favorite part of my job is how it relates to my civilian job. I get to work on the computer, ordering different things and just having that face-to-face conversation and interaction with other people. The National Guard has also paid for my schooling. I graduated from Drake University last semester with a bachelor's in business management and a minor in HR.
So I'm Sergeant Bailey. I'm a 91 Fox, small arms artillery repair. And what that means is I maintain and repair and service all of the weapons in the Iowa Army National Guard. So when the soldiers come to draw it and they go to the training event or on a deployment, the weapons are serviceable and they work when they need them to. So this was not my original MOS. I chose this one because the weapons side of things intrigued me more than what I originally did. And so I get to come in and I get to tear them apart, I get to play with them, I get to mess with guns all day.
I'm Cadet Schrader. I've been in the Iowa National Guard Iowa Army National Guard for the past 6 years. I'm a 91 Foxtrot, a small arms and artillery repair, and I work on anything from the M9 pistol to the M2A1 machine gun, all the way to the M777 howitzer. This is the M2A1 machine gun. This shoots a 50 caliber round. So we work from anything going from as small as the firing pin all the way to the bolt assembly. And if anything were to go wrong with this, we'd be the first person to see it and assess what's wrong and eventually fix it. Moving forward, we have the M107 sniper rifle. This fires the same caliber as the M2A1, it's 5th caliber. And if you have anything you want to hit, this will do it. We have the Mark 19 automatic grenade launcher. This shoots 45 Mike grenades. And if anything were to go wrong with this, we fix anything down from the bolt, which can be 30 to 35 to 40 pounds, somewhere in there, all the way to the washers in the sear assembly, which can be the size of a quarter. And lastly here, we have the 25mm chain gun, which has massive bullets and is mounted to the armored vehicles.
I'm Specialist Reinish. I'm a 91 Bravo, or a wheeled vehicle mechanic, and my mission is to maintain our vehicle fleet at the company level. Anywhere from oil changes to swapping out parts, we got to make sure that the vehicles are all mission ready and capable at any given time, because we're the first ones that get called out on any sort of catastrophe that happens within the state. I chose to be a 91 Bravo because I wanted to learn something new. It was something I didn't have a whole lot of experience in, and I felt that it would directly correlate with what I would want to do in the civilian world and just help me overall. My goals with the military and even civilian side is to eventually run a shop. My goal is to go warrant and work here at Comp Dodge and run a shop and make sure the fleets are all ready for the state. What makes me good to fill a warrant slot is I'm not afraid to stand in front of people. I'm not afraid to make decisions. I love helping people out, and I love seeing the end goal of everything that I work on.
Hey, thanks for watching our video on maintenance and mechanics. If this has interested you, contact your local recruiter or Iowa Army National Guard Recruiting and Retention on all of our social media platforms.